All right, welcome to today's presentation, RNetwork. It's time for Better Way. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 reasons why we should be part of RNetwork, why we should join, what are the benefits, and what are we going to get out of it. Okay, so top 10 reasons, there it is, there's the title, top 10 reasons to join RNetwork. All right, so the first reason, okay, is the rewards portal. All right, so the rewards portal is awesome. Okay, this is the so reason number 10. We're going to do a countdown, right? Countdown from 10. So reason number 10 is you're going to start saving on all kinds of things, right? 25% off, 10% off, 2-for-1 offers at all kinds of places, 300,000 locations across the United States and Canada, and soon across the world. Okay, places like Denny's, Papa John's, and more. So you're going to be able to save, and we got tons of testimonials of people saving money at all these places. For example, here's one, Harbor Freight, and this is in Casper, Wyoming, 20% off, single item, right? So somebody went there and was able to get a bunch of savings there. Then another person went to Quiznos, right? They were able to get an 8-inch sub for $2, right? And so that was a good discount. Then somebody else went to this Charlie's Philly Steaks, okay, in Ohio, and they got a buy one get one free, so they got $7.49, right, that they saved. So pretty awesome. Okay, so there's savings going on. People are using this thing, they're getting their savings, it's working. All right, and then of course the other big thing important to consider is that very soon they're going to launch the gift card program. And the gift card program means that you're going to be able to go in and purchase, let's say, an Amazon gift card, or maybe GameStop, maybe Kohl's, maybe Target, Staples, whatever, right? There's a bunch of them, and you're going to be able to get those for 10, 15, 25% off. Okay, so would it be of value to you if let's say you're going to buy something on Amazon, right? And so you go to your rewards portal and you use some of the points in your rewards portal to get a coupon. Let's say it's 25% off on an Amazon card, right? So now you just bought, let's say you got a $100 Amazon card, but you're able to get it for $75, right? So that's cool. That's $25 savings right there, right? It's like, oh, that's cool. Okay. And then, same thing. Oh, I you know what? I need to go to Target. I'm going to go, buy my groceries and stuff. And so I'm going to get a gift card. Right, and so you use one of these coupons, right? You get 25% off, and so you buy the Target gift card. You got a $100 gift card for just $75. So guess what? You just saved 25% at Target. Wow, is that a good deal? Yeah. What about Home Depot? What if you need to go to Home Depot and get something, right? You're thinking, oh, wow, yeah, I got to go spend some money at Home Depot, get a new, faucet for my sink or something, right? And it's so $100 faucet, right? Okay, I'm going to go on and I'm going to buy a Home Depot gift card for 25% off, and then, so it only cost me $75, and then I take that card to Home Depot and it's worth the full $100. Right? And so now I'm getting a 25% saving at Home Depot on that faucet. So that's the kind of thing we're going to be able to do with our savings, with the rewards. We're going to be able to save when we go out, when we go to Papa John's or Denny, whatever, right? And then we're also going to be able to save on the gift cards that, so the major places we go to, we're able to save big time on those. So that's going to be really fun. Okay, so that's reason number 10. Reason number 9 is the wholesale travel. Okay, so wholesale travel is awesome because we got up to 60% off at over 600,000 properties worldwide, right? In every country, state, and province and city, right? So everywhere. Okay, and it's a low rate guarantee. So it's guaranteed to be the lowest rate available, or they'll refund the difference or let you cancel without penalty. Okay, so it's working, guys. This wholesale travel is amazing. Check this out. This person just recently, so they were going to stay, so this was 2 nights ago, right? Going to stay, I think this one was in Hawaii. So anyways, this person was able to save $84 on their trip to Hawaii, right? So they got a king bed, they got breakfast included, right, and everything, and they were able to save $84 off of the average normal price at that hotel. Okay, so that's pretty fun. Then there's another person who testified. They put their testimonial on Facebook, and they said, "Well, look at this. We were going to stay at this Quality Inn in Kent, Seattle, right? And we looked at the room. So we got a standard room with 2 queen beds and all that for 2 nights, right? And about $209 a night. So at Expedia, they were going to get charged $471. Okay. Then they went and they looked at Priceline, right? So they said, okay, at Priceline, yeah, pretty much the same thing, right? So same pricing over at Priceline. But then they went to RNetwork through the wholesale travel, and they were able to get it for $224. Wow. That's like, what is that? That's almost $250 in savings, right? Woo! Yeah, so they put, I love RNetwork. They were so excited, right? So that's the same thing. Same standard room, okay? 2 beds with bed and breakfast and all that, okay? So, yeah, saving about $250 on their trip to Kent, Washington. That's pretty awesome, right? And that's just a couple of examples. We got tons of examples of people saving with the wholesale travel. So, yeah, it's so worth it to be part of RNetwork. Okay, you're going to find amazing travel, and that's just the beginning. They're going to add other things like international flights and vacation packages and other things here in the near future. Okay, all right. So reason number 8. Okay, we have something called R Autos. It's a concierge service. Okay, so with R Autos, the way it works is this. Let's say you're in the market for a car. Okay, so in my case, I'm looking for a Chevy Silverado. I already know that I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to call up my R Autos concierge. I'm going to say, hey, I'm looking for a Chevy Colorado, and I'm thinking I want it to be white, and I think I want a 2018, maybe a 2017. We'll see. And this is the price I'm looking for, and all that, and they'll help you get qualified, for financing and whatever if you need to. And then what they're going to go do is they're going to shop all over, right? Instead of having you go to your local dealer and all that stuff, these guys are going to go out and they're going to find you the exact make and model and year and all that of the car you want, and they're going to find the best deal they can, and they're going to usually try and get you around 10% below low Blue Book. Okay, so Kelley Blue Book, everyone that's ever bought a car, you should know that's the official guide, right? They tell you kind of what your car should be worth, based on mileage and condition and all that. So they're going to go and they're going to find a car, and they're going to be about 10% lower than the low Blue Book price. Okay, so that's awesome. So you're going to save a bunch of money on your car. And then not only that, they're going to deliver it to your door, right? So it's going to show up at your door. You don't have to go get it or, pay shipping or anything. They're going to bring it right to you, okay? And on top of that, 2% of the final sales price is going to go into the commission tree, right? And pay out as commission in the team building structure. So an example, let's say you get a car and, you got a $10,000 car. Okay, so you bought your $10,000 car through the concierge service. Well, 2% of $10,000 is $200. Okay, so $200 is now going to get paid out into the team building structure. So 10 people are going to get paid $20 just because you bought a car, right? You got a good deal on the car, and people are getting paid residual income as these sales are happening, right? So awesome, the R Autos. Okay. Number 7, and this is fire, right? Number 7, oof. Love this one. This is super cool too. I'm excited for this one. So this is our benefits, all right? So number 7 is that we're going to get insurance type products, okay? So there's one, it's called, that's telemedicine, And what that means is that you'll be able, let's say you're feeling sick, maybe you got an ear infection, right, or kind of a sore throat or something, right, something simple, and you're thinking, oh man, I don't want to go to the doctor for that, right? Well, guess what? You're going to be able to call up and talk to a doctor anytime, doesn't matter, day or night. Okay, and you'll be able to, through video chat, right, whether you're on your computer or your phone, and they'll be able to look at it, right? They can kind of hold up your camera and they can look at your throat or your ear or whatever, and they'll be able to say, okay, yeah, that looks like a strep throat or looks like an ear infection. So they can then prescribe medicine to you. They'll ask you where your local pharmacy is, right? And you go over to your local pharmacy and pick up the medicine. Okay, so. And it's all, you can do that as many times as you want. It covers an entire family. Okay. So it's not just an individual, it's for your whole family, and it works anywhere. So you could be on a vacation, right? You could be on a trip. You could be going to Disneyland or going to Las Vegas or wherever, and away from home. And you know, if you're feeling not so good, you can call up through telemedicine and talk to a doctor anytime, anywhere, middle of the night, doesn't matter. You don't have to go find an emergency room or any of that. Okay, so that's huge. And then they're also going to be offering other benefits with life insurance and home and auto insurance and all kinds of things. So we're going to have really cool benefits packages as members of our network, right? So that's really awesome, especially for entrepreneurs. You don't have the same benefits that you might have at a job. Well, guess what? This will help you out. Okay, next thing. Number 6, okay? So number 6 is, as a member of our network, we get to have an FDIC-insured bank account called the Revv account. It's an existing bank, right? It's actually a chartered bank, a real bank that's already been around for years, right? They're just trying to improve the way they do things. They're trying to become decentralized, get on the internet and all that, adding new services, getting ready for major expansion, okay? And with this bank account, we're going to have all the different services that banks usually offer, like a checking account, bill pay, debit card, loans, mortgages, all that stuff, right? Banking anywhere, everywhere. Wow, that's really cool, right? A lot of people struggle because, you know, they can't get approved for a bank account, especially internationally, right? But this is a true FDIC insured bank account that you can access from your phone, right, or the computer, anywhere you're at, and it's awesome. It has all the major services. Okay, so this is really good, really cool for a lot of people. And it doesn't mean you have to leave your existing bank. If you're comfortable with your local small town bank and you know your banker there, great. You know, just have both. There's nothing that says you can't use both of them. Okay, so it's just another perk that we get as members of our network. Okay, so the next thing is the Revv Card. This is so cool, Revv Card, number 5. Okay, so with the Revv Card, this is a actual debit card. It has, you know, the magnetic strip, the EMB chip. But the neat thing about it is that you can store all your other cards inside of it. So if you have a Chase card or a Citibank or a American Express or, you know, whatever, you can actually load all those other cards into this one card, right? And even gift cards or loyalty cards or reward cards, all of them, you can load them in the one card. And so you only have to carry around this one. It's got biometric security, got a little thumbprint on the back, so nobody can use it unless they got your thumb. It's got a touch screen on it, right? So you can actually, see different things on the screen on the front of it. It's got Bluetooth. It's got a cellular chip, so it's connected to the internet. It's fully PCI compliant, so it's all secure and has encryption and all that stuff. If it's ever misplaced, it locks all the information or erases it, so nobody else can use it until you sync it back up with your phone. And of course, it's attached to your app and your account. So, you know, as you put money into your Revv account, this is how you spend it, right? It comes right off your Revv card, and you can use that to purchase anywhere you go. So pretty amazing technology, and we're super excited about that one. All right, here is reason number 4 to be part of our network. So our network, because they own the bank and they're trying to get people to go out and get, you know, their Revv card and spend money, right, with their Revv card, well, guess what? They're also going to pay out 1% from all card purchases into the commission structure. So that means that when people go and they buy their Huggies diapers or their Lay's potato chips or their Charmin toilet paper or whatever, right, that 1% or more of that purchase is going to get paid out into the commission plan. Why? How does that work? How come? Right? Well, the reason is because when a store or any kind of place that takes credit cards decides to accept credit cards as payment, they know that they're going to get billed about 3 to 4%. Okay, that from the bank. So from Visa, from MasterCard, from American Express, whoever it is. So they have the card, not manufacturer, but the card who provides the system, which in this case would be Visa, MasterCard, Discover, whoever. And then you have the issuing bank, right? So the bank that actually issued the card, that bank gets the bulk of that 3 to 4%, right? So maybe 1% will go to Visa, MasterCard, whoever, and then 2 to 3% gets passed back to the bank. Okay, so the bank then, in this case, RNetwork owns the bank. So guess what? RNetwork is getting that 3 to 4%, right? And so what are they going to do? They're going to share 1% of that back to us. So we get to make money when people save, right? Because people are going to save money when they use the Revv Card. They're going to get all those discounts, right, from the rewards portal. And we are going to make money because when they buy their Coke or their milk or their Windex, 1% of that purchase is going to go get paid back into the matrix, right? Back into our team building structure, into our comp plan. And it's not just groceries, and it's anything. If they go to the movies, if they go fill up their gas tank, if they go pay, they buy their travel, right? They're going to go to Hawaii and they use the portal to reserve their hotel room. Anything that they purchase with their Revv Card debit card, 1% of that purchase is going to go or get paid back, at least 1%, sometimes more, is going to come back and pay out into the compensation. That's the power of it. Okay. Then, next thing, number 3. This is so powerful. Mortgage commissions. So, when people use the Revv account, the bank account, and they pay their mortgage through that bank account, 1% of the mortgage amount is going to get paid back into the compensation. So if somebody has $1,000 a month mortgage, guess what? They're going to pay 1% of that, which is $10, into the compensation plan, right? So 10 people are going to get paid $1 every single month when the person is paying their mortgage. They got to pay anyway. Okay, it's powerful, amazing. Okay, now here's the other really cool thing. Number 2, me and 3 bonus. Okay, so it's built around the idea of helping everyone get into profit as quickly as possible. Okay, so we're in this because we're doing this as a business, right? The idea is that we want to make some extra money. Okay, so the goal then, of course, is to get into profit as quickly as possible. Any business, that's their goal, is to make more than they spend, right? And so when you join our network and you want to do this as a business, okay, we know it costs $38 a month to be a member, right? Guess what? When you enroll your first 3 charter members within the first 30 days of your enrollment, you're going to get your Me and 3 bonus, where you're guaranteed now at least $38 monthly. And on top of that, not only that, but you're going to get double the points in the reward center. Okay, normally they're going to just give you 5,000 points. Well, guess what? If you do this, if you go and get 3 people to join you, then you're also going to get double the points. So not only is your own monthly membership going to be covered, but you're also going to get double the savings for life. Okay, so with Me and 3, joining our network is better than free. It's awesome, right? Wow. So they've made it so that you can completely cover your membership by just talking to 3 people. But then, of course, the goal is to do that quickly. Why? Because money loves speed. Okay, so reason number one to join our network. Actually, we have a bonus. Bonus alert. All right, here's the bonus. The bonus is that you're also going to get amazing savings on your taxes. Okay, so here's the thing. If you have your own home-based business, you're going to be able to deduct all the expenses that come with having a home-based business, like your computer and your cell phone and your mileage when you're driving to meetings, and if you take somebody out to lunch and talk to them about your business. I mean, there's all these business expenses, right, that you're now able to deduct. Okay, office equipment, all that stuff that you get to now write off, so you can see the difference here. Okay, if you're just a W-2 employee, right? Well, if you make $1,000, you got to pay $250 in taxes. Okay, and so basically, and if you bought a computer, okay, for $900, guess what? Well, now you're in the hole $150, right? Because you had to pay your taxes on the earnings. But if you are self-employed, if you are a 1099 contractor with a company called RNetwork, guess what? If you make $1,000, then you buy that computer as a business expense. You get to subtract that, right, out of your earnings, and then your taxable income is actually only $100. So they're only charging you tax on $100 instead of $1,000. So now you only pay $25 in tax. So now you just made $75, right? You're ahead $75 instead of losing $150. That is the power of having your own home-based business. You can go buy this book, Lower Your Taxes Big Time, right, from Sandy Botkin. He's a former IRS attorney and senior tax law specialist. He talks about this. He says in his book that you would have to be brain dead to not have a home-based business. Okay, so our network is the the cheapest home-based business I know of. With only $38 a month, look what you get to do. You get to write and save so much money on your taxes. Okay, now reason number one: full-time income replacement. Okay, this is where it gets real. All right, so here's how it works. You take that 3andMe bonus, okay, and you now go out and you say, okay, I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to get 3 myself, and then I'm going to go help those 3 get 3 the following week, right? So you do it on a weekly basis here. And then you do that again the following week, right? So by the end of 30 days, okay, you now have 4 levels of 3. Okay, so you've gone 3, 9, 27, 81. Okay, so, okay, at that point, you should be making about $300 a month because you're going to make an average of about $2 per person in your team building structure, right? Well, then guess what? You go and do it again, right? The next 60 days, and you help those 81 go get 3. And so now you have 243. Then the next week you help them and it goes to 729. Then the next week you help them and it goes to 2,187. Wow. Okay. And guess what? By the end of 60 days, you are now making a $8,000 a month residual income. That, my friends, for most people, is full-time income replacement. You can literally replace your job in 60 days following the simple method of getting 3, so yours is free or better than free, right? And helping them do the same on a weekly basis. Consider that for a moment. Replace your job, make $8,000 a month in just 60 days. Can I do that? Is it possible? Well, how hard is it to get people excited about having their own bank account and having the Revv Card and having the R benefits and having the R auto, right? And having all the discounts in the rewards portal and all those other things? How hard is it to show how cool those things are? It's not hard, right? You just got to talk about it. You just got to share it. You just talk to some people, right? Share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, send it out on your Twitter feed, right? Doesn't matter. Talk to people at work. Talk to people in the line at the grocery store. Tell them how cool it is. And the next thing you know, you're going to get people who want to find out more about this, who want to join with you, who are willing to pay $38 a month to get all those perks and all those benefits, who see the value, and they also want to make $8,000 a month. They also want to replace their full-time income with this, right? And boom, next thing you know, you're doing it, okay? And then, of course, it's going to continue. So 90 days, right? In 90 days, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to get 6,000 people, 19,000 people, 59,000 people all wanting to participate, all wanting to do it, all wanting to save money and travel and have a bank account and be able to save when they go shopping and be able to earn when they recommend it to other people. So in 90 days, you could be making not $220,000 a year, which would be amazing. $220,000 a year is awesome. That's like what an average Google employee makes, okay? $220,000 a year. But guess what? We're talking about $220,000 a month. Yeah. Holy cow. Guys, do it. This is what it looks like. Just go get 3, help them get 3, help them get 3, help them get 3. Next thing you know, you're on your path to getting mega income, right? And even if it was just half, right? Even just half of this. What if you couldn't get 3 who got 3 who got 3? What if you only got 1 who got 1 who got 1, right? Okay, so you divide that by 3, and it's 1/3, right? 1/3 of the possibility there. What does that mean? Well, okay, 8,000 divided by 3. What is that? That's about $2,000 a month. Okay, would that be good in 60 days? Yeah. Okay, 220,000, divide that by 3. So okay, so maybe what is that? It's like can't do math. It's like 70 something. Yeah, $70,000 a month. Oh, okay. In 90 days? Yeah. Guys, it's not that hard. Just get out of your comfort zone. Just talk to people. Just tell them how cool all this stuff is. Give them the top 10 reasons why they should and that bonus reason. And voila. Next thing you know, you have found financial freedom. Guys, this is going to change everything. It's going to change the way we do banking. It's going to change the way we do network marketing. It's going to change your life forever if you just decide to get involved and go for it. It's super reasonable price. The value you're getting is there. Way more than $38 a month. If you get your 3, you're guaranteed to make more than that anyway. And then you just keep going. Just keep talking. Just keep building.